who brings us some really cool hot tech, and this one is exactly what a girl needs. And I'll tell you what, if you've seen these outlets that Stephanie's going to hold up for you right now, these are the traditional old school outlets. Yeah. This is what we've used for years to plug in all of our hot tools, our blow dryers, our curling ironers, our electric shavers, our electric toothbrush. Maybe it's your cell phone. Maybe you use these in the bedroom, the bathroom. Maybe you've used them in the home office to plug in all of your gear and your screens and your computers. What if there was a better way? There is a better way. We've been waiting decades for something like this, and it is from Tech Impressions. It turns any outlet into 5 outlets. It takes your traditional outlet and it adds 3 AC outlets, 1 USB-C and 1 USB-A, plus you get a shelf. It is a built-in shelf that holds your cell phone. So your cell phone is not dangling from a cord, your cell phone's not on the floor, your cell phone isn't behind the couch. It's actually right where you can see it and get all the great advantages. You're getting 2 of these tonight for $22.99. This had a phenomenal launch here at HSN. I said, this is what a girl wants. See if we can get this in the show for all of our girls out there. You can get 2 in the black, 2 in the white. Our beautiful lilac is very popular. The red color here, we're calling it magenta. It's like a hot pink. And then we have a turquoise, and we have our beautiful emerald green. 2 for $22.99. We're gonna get this out to you on free shipping. We don't always do free shipping on electronics and hot tech, but Stephanie, this is a good time to launch these Customer Appreciation Month offers. So
it is such a good price right now for Customer Appreciation Month. They are back since the holidays. These went like hotcakes during the holidays because everyone needs these. And here's why. It's not just multiplying your outlets, it's also giving you surge protection. So right now, think about all of those old surge protectors in your home. Did you know that every company that makes these is required by law to put a date on the back? You have to squint because it's going to be really small, but that's the manufacturer date. This one from my house, I thought I bought really recently. It's the most recent one I had before I had my Tech Impressions surge protector. This is from 2013. If it's more than 5 years old, the surge protection is actually expired. Now, these may still bring power to your devices. If you have one of these maybe behind the TV and the TV is plugged in, it'll still power it. But if you have a power surge in your home, you no longer get surge protection after 5 years. There's not a company that makes surge protectors that is able to make the surge protection last more than 5 years. So you have to update these every 5 years in your home. I know it's spring cleaning, getting organized, and updating our homes is really on our mind. I know I'm doing a back deck project right now. It's just it's an inspiring time to freshen up the home, and this is an essential. So not only are you giving yourself 5 outlets where you used to have only 1, you are protecting your investments, whether it's all of the hair tools in the kitchen or the many things in our hair tools in the bathroom. I don't think I put my hair tools in the kitchen, but in the kitchen, we have our microwave, our blender. I've got my new slow cooker plugged into this, and I know when that power surges, all of those devices are protected.
Let's show everybody how it works. Remember, you're getting 2. These come down to like $11. Okay, no one ever said, I have too many outlets. I have too many places to plug in all of my devices. Our homes might have been built decades ago. Maybe you have a home that's over 100 years old. They did not have cell phones back in the 1890s or the 1920s or even the 1940s, 50s, 60s, or 70s. This is how you update your home for today's tech. You take a traditional outlet and you turn 1 outlet into 5 outlets. Not only that, you can use the traditional plug, and you also get both the USB-C and the USB-A. This is fast charging. This isn't even like the USB outlets that you have at home right now.
Yeah, so USB-C is the fastest charging. I know a lot of cords today are USB-C, so now you don't have to look around your house and find the USB-C wall block. I have one of these in my home. You can now plug USB-C cords directly into there, and we're also very used to plugging our USBs into a wall block and then plugging it into our outlets. You do not have to do that anymore. You can get faster USB charging when you plug it directly into your new USB outlet with Tech Impression. So this is a 2-pack. It is our lowest price. This is actually a customer pick on hsn.com. It has 23 5-star perfect reviews. I read them and, you know, people are saying this works perfectly. I got one for every room in my house. Every person in my house has a cell phone, so of course they all need these. 23 5-star reviews, and of course, you know Tech Impressions. We are a brand made just for HSN, the best of the best, and we bring you such great electronics at great values. So lowest price we've done on this one.
And I'll tell you this, they're going very, very quickly. The regular price was $40. That was great. I mean, anytime you can plug in more devices into one outlet, it's always a winner. But these are also color coordinated. So maybe you put the lilac in the bathroom. Maybe you put the black in the office. Maybe you put the white in the kitchen. Maybe you do the magenta in the kids' room. Maybe it's for the playroom. Maybe it's for the den. Maybe it's for the living room. If you want the magenta, that is, I think, one of our most limited colors. There's only a few hundred left. Then we have the turquoise, and we have it for you in that beautiful blue, which, I'm sorry, the turquoise is this blue, and then this is the emerald. And then, of course, we also have it in, did we get the rose?
That's the rose
the
gold
rose
there,
is
shiny.
behind plastic doors, so we can't quite show you the rose, but you get the idea. It's a soft, pretty rose gold as well. And we don't usually do free shipping on these hard goods. We don't usually do free shipping on tech. So it's a very special opportunity buy. Already more than 4,000 have been spoken for. So if there is one outlet in your home right now that you're thinking, I need more outlets. Right now I'm thinking about my kitchen counter. It's got a blender, it's got a coffee maker, it's got a toaster, you might have a coffee grinder, you might have a place to plug in your cell phone. Now you can do it all with one plug. And here's what I really appreciate is that shelf on the top. So if you want to set your earbuds, there is a shelf for your earbuds. So they're not dangling in space. If you want a shelf for your phone, you can actually put it on the shelf and then you can actually read your phone. So let's say you're charging it, but you still want to see if there's a text message or a phone call coming on. It's not hidden, it's not flat on the counter. So this is the perfect time to dive right in. Find your favorite color. A lot of you are getting more than one set, because this is what a girl wants. I tell you, what I hate is all the cords everywhere. I hate fighting over outlets. Do you ever like unplug your spouse's cell phone charger and you plug yours in? They come back and they're like, hey, I was charging my cell phone. You're like, I really need that outlet right now. It happens, and it's not good for a relationship when you unplug their cell phone. So let's have everybody get 100% up to charge, because this is what we need. We need it every day. There's so many devices that need to be plugged in.
That's right, and more devices every day. Our smartwatches, our earbuds, our tablets, our laptops. Please don't plug your computer into the wall. You could lose all of the data on your computer if a power surge happens and fries your computer. With Tech Impression surge protectors, you have that surge protection, so plug those computers into there. This does offer 2025 most up-to-date surge protection. And keep in mind, these old surge protectors expire. So if you have not bought a new one in the last 5 years, you are not protecting all of those expensive devices throughout your house. What are you willing to risk? Are you willing to risk the big screen TV, the flat screen TV? I know Helen Keeney, one of the hosts here, has a neighbor who had a lightning strike on their house, and they lost 3 flat screen TVs because they were plugged into the wall. Don't take the risk. Make sure you have updated surge protectors and plug everything in here instead of in the wall. I mean, Sarah, my house actually has power surges kind of often, probably like every week or two, because it's from 1954. I know the wiring needs updated, but it's going to cost me about $20,000 to update the wiring in my house.
If you live in a multi-unit house or an apartment building or a condo or a tower, sometimes you don't have control over when those power surges happen. So I love that that is there for you. Let's talk about other areas of the house you're going to use it. The home office. When my husband started working from home a few years ago, we were like, Where are we going to plug everything in? The company sent him 2 monitors, and then he has a work laptop. He's got a personal laptop. He's got an iPad. He's got 2 cell phones, one for work and then one for his personal. And then he's got his earbuds, and then he's got a speaker. You got to plug in the portable speaker. You've got to charge things that you're not using every single day. And then, and then there's a treadmill. So you got to do all
I got
of
one
this.
Of them too. I definitely have one of these in the office.
And his standing desk is also powered by electricity because he needs to raise and lower his standing desk.
20 things.
I mean, so what were we going to do? It was a mess. The cords are a mess. You need solutions. This is for the bedroom. This is for the bathroom. What about your bedside table? Think about all the things you try to plug in to one outlet at your bedside table. It is your light, it is your cell phone, it is your earbuds, maybe it is your, if you have like an air purifier, if you have a CPAP machine, all these little devices, that everything that we need to go to bed at night, we have to plug in. Maybe it's your alarm clock. This is the perfect time. Get a 2-pack while we have them available. And of course, with free shipping, it's a great deal, Stephanie.
It's a great way to multiply the outlets in your home, turning 1 outlet into 5. You know Tech Impressions, we are a brand made just for HSN. We bring you the best of the best. And this 2-pack of power outlets, which I'm so glad we finally have back. We finally just got them back in stock. It's the lowest price we've ever done. And these are a customer pick on hsn.com. So if you go to hsn.com, you can read 23 perfect 5-star reviews saying these worked perfectly. I'm so glad I got these. And it's a great moment to get them right now while they're on sale. You can install this. You don't need to pay an electrician. You don't need to bring out a screwdriver. It's, just plug it right into the outlet here. And now you are plugging your USB cords, your USB-C cords directly into your Tech Impressions surge protector. And you still have 3 of those 3-pronged AC outlets. So we are